Okay, boys, welcome back to another video. So, what a crazy shakeout last week, but I gave you guys three longs and we are 3 for 3. I think I gave the longs last week, but I'm going to show you today my exact thoughts on Bitcoin and NASDAQ and basically what's next for us now that QT is finally ended and we might get a rate cut. I think probably this week or next week. So I think this month is going to be very, very volatile. So if you want to know my exact thoughts on Bitcoin, make sure to stick and watch this whole video. So these are the three longs that I gave you boys last week. Banger trade setups. I took this long. I took some profits at the POC right here, if you can see, because I was like, we do have some low resistance liquidity up here, but I think we have a strong point of control right there. So exactly right here, I took some profits last week and then we finally dumped. This was the shakeout. And I told you guys that we have some volume right here and some good levels. And I thought NASDAQ is not falling at all. Like it's bouncing really good. It's rallying up and we have some very, very good fundamentals. I mean, macro news coming for December. So that's why I thought like bulls are probably going to defend this. So there you go. That's the shakeout, instant V-shaped recovery. And then we actually slowed down a bit here. So I was like, if we could change market structure after this dump, yeah, like, I was pretty confident that we might get a squeeze because we don't have much structure in like this. So, we changed market structure. And the next thing you know, this was like the third long. I am still in this long, by the way. I will show you the P&L here. Um, I'm still in this long. I didn't take some profits because I think we still have a lot of low resistance liquidity to squeeze through above. Although we did take this right here, but I feel like we still can go up like even here. And then, once the price gets above this level, this could just rally higher. And I think my first target will be at least 97K first, 98K. And then we might even have a chance to get above 100K. But 100K will be a very, very hard resistance. Let's check the anchored VWAP where it's at right now from this top. So we are above it already. Let's try this one. So if you can see, this anchored VWAP is in confluence with the value area high of this move down. So 97.5K would be a resistance. So you got to watch out for this. I am going to hold my long because this might be a swing long because looking at the higher time frames, this could just be a big range right here that we might be playing out, low of the range, high of the range, and then low of the range again. You might come back up here, come back down. This could be just a big range and you just have to play with what you have. So, not much to say on Bitcoin. Honestly, altcoins are pretty strong. ETH is above 3.2 again. Pretty obvious play again. Discount zone, I think 7.86 Fibonacci. And you have a lot of volumes right here and squeezed, low resistance, liquidity. Then you're running for the highs. Again, you also have some liquidity right here to tap. So I think we're gonna reach even 3.5K on ETH. And then for Solana's looking really, really strong. Printing a like I would say this would be like a bottom signal. And then my first resistance would be this anchored VWAP at $152. This monthly level is holding like a champ. You have your first tap, second tap, and finally squeeze V-shape, beautiful V-shape. So I think Solana's gonna go higher. Maybe 150K, $150, $160. Maybe this week or next week. So looking at NASDAQ as well, I did take some L's. This was the long that I took on London. I know it was pretty dumb because I was like, maybe Asia would actually push this higher in London, but nah. Even after the overnight trade, we got a massive dump before the New York Open. But you could see that the institutional order flow is very, very strong because after I think this was the news. Let me see what was the news yesterday. Uh, Today. So yesterday was what was yesterday? ISM. Yeah, I think ISM, right? And then we got unemployment. We got core price index and personal income on Friday. So we probably had some news yesterday and boom, straight down, but then straight back up. Like very, very strong move. Uh, it's kind of hard to get in some entries like this. It's constant, like very volatile, up and down, up and down, up and down. You get just stopped. So I didn't trade AM yesterday. I actually stopped trading New York AM session and wanted to switch to London and Asia because it's less volatile, less stress. Plus, you could just open a long or short and you know wait for the real move during London 2 p.m. session and not have to get stopped out every minute. So this was a long, I think on Monday that I took. Um, I am actually 2R, negative 2R on NASDAQ this week. This was the first trade that I took, L, and then second trade, L. But this was a smaller size than this, but still, I would consider it 1R. So negative 2R because I really thought that we would take this relative equal highs for NASDAQ, but we didn't. So right now, waiting for London to open, see how we're going to trade. Maybe we trade down, take some liquidity below before going higher. But looking pretty bullish. Daily fair value gap holding, and then we are inverting the daily FVG as well. So draw liquidity could be these highs or even all time high. So that's everything I've got for you guys today. Pretty simple TA. By the way, if you want to support my channel, if you've been liking my videos, I would really appreciate if you subscribe and hit the like button. Also, I do have some links in the description below for Weeks, Coinflare, Bybit, Find Funding. Biggest discounts right now if you want to trade crypto with the prop firm. Disclaimer, I get some referral fees, some money, or kickback if you use my codes and links. That's the best way to help a small channel. Uh, pretty standard. I think that's all I have for today. See you in the next